Hello, this is Kevin, and I'm going to walk you through how to use Epiphany to solve some multiplying binomials and factoring problems using Epiphany. Let's look over here at the site. I've gone ahead and created an assignment, multiplying binomials. There are other videos that show you how to get started, how to log in and get yourself connected with your tutor or teacher. And forgive me, I'm looking over here at my second screen on the left here. I have an assignment. I'm going to put some problems in here and try them out. So let's try these first ones. New problem. I'm going to use the same numbers here, and we have to have an equation to describe this. Later on, we'll be able to simplify and expand on other things. Right now, we're just keeping everything as equations. And we're saying that y equals 3n plus 2 times n plus 3. Let's go ahead and start that. I can either enter that with text, or I can use the GUI, or there's also this handwriting recognition system that I can use to enter problems. Okay, and I'm going to start this off and say that y equals 3n squared plus 6. Oops, I made a mistake here. When I multiply this out, I have to FOIL this. I have to multiply each term by every other term, or another way to think of it is I'm distributing one pair of things to another pair of things. And I'm going to show you that in kind of a step-by-step manner. The system might ask you some questions about what you did. How do we distribute this? Give you a little bit of a hint, but it's not going to do it for you. Let's try this again. Oh, what this really is 3n times n plus 3 plus 2 times n plus 3. Let's try that. I can just hit enter for the next step. There we go. I'm going to get rid of the GUI for now. And I can expand this a bit more. Y equals 3n squared plus 3n plus 2n plus 6. And I can simplify that. Did I do something wrong? Yes, I did. It'll catch those little mistakes along the way. 3 times 3 is 9. There you go. Okay. And now I can copy and paste this and just simplify it. 9n plus 2n gives me 11n. And I'm going to say that I'm done now. Let's try the next problem. I'm going to enter another one here. Here's number 2. Y equals n minus 1, 2n minus 2. And this time I'm just going to use the usual FOIL method. Y equals 2n squared minus 2n plus 2. I just multiplied these outer, or the first ones, the outer ones, the inner ones, and then the last ones. That gives me this list. You want to get comfortable and quick with that so that you can do this without a whole lot of extra work. 2n squared minus 4n plus 2. And next step, and here we're done. Plus 3, 2x minus 3. Now, this is a special form that you should be familiar with. They want you to recognize that when you have the same terms, but one's a plus and one's a minus, it's a special version of FOIL. What's going to happen is the middle terms are going to cancel out, but let's pretend we didn't know that. We can always do this the long way. Y equals 2x times 2x plus 3 times 2x minus 2x times 3 minus 9. Let's keep going with this. And we get y equals 4x squared plus 6x minus 9. Notice how those middle terms are going to cancel out. This is the difference of squares pattern, which you're going to have as the first one squared minus the second one squared, and we get y equals 4x squared minus 9. It's a simple pattern they want you to recognize pretty quickly. So as you go through these, you can do a variety of these problems. Later on, your teacher or tutor can see which ones you had trouble with. Epiphany is identifying what sorts of problems you might need to work on a little bit more, what types of things you need practice with, and might make some suggestions for what you want to do. Give this a shot. Let's go back and do a little bit of factoring. Okay, and let's start with this problem right here. What we're doing with factoring is simply the reverse of FOIL. We're doing reverse distribution of two binomials. So what we're looking for here is y equals b plus some number times b plus another number to get this result. I'm just going to enter this without review. As a reminder, that's what I'm doing here. So I need two numbers that multiply to 7. Let's call them m times n equals 7 and m plus n is equal to that middle term 8. Can I find two numbers that do that? Yeah, 1 and 7 will work. I'm just going to enter this, again, without review. I'm just going to enter that as a comment. It's not the next step. This is the next step, however. It's y equals b plus 7, b plus 1. And it'll check that I got that right. There it is. Eventually, we're going to check some of this scratch work to see how you do with this and if you're doing things that make sense. But for now, it's just a way for you to enter your steps where, hey, this isn't really the full next step of what you're doing, but it's something you can put in as scratch work. And you can continue with these. It's good to know multiplication quickly and well to be able to figure these out. There are some tricks that you can do these pretty quickly. Learning how to factor quickly is really, really helpful for all the math that comes after this. Even if you only have one more year of math after this, it's really worth it to get fast and solid with your factoring. That's it for now. Good luck with your factoring and multiplying binomials, and enjoy using Epiphany.